No one is saying that we do not need those single-sex exceptions. And it's not because people are trans. It's not because trans people are somehow predators or any of the things that people were suggesting. It's because male people represent a very significant threat to female people, and no one can tell which are the good ones and which are not. And so the simple answer is all male people.
Can I just challenge that again? Because I hear comments like that every day in the media. So listen to yourself. Male people are a threat to females. Are they?
Yeah.
Yes,
they are.
Are the majority... Hold on a sec. Are the majority of males in this country not entitled to the respect that we are absolutely no threat to a female whatsoever, and to characterise males as nearly these animals that we cannot control ourselves? We're such a threat to Emma sitting beside me here. What? Because I'm a male, I'm more of a threat to her than you are because you're a female? How is that not sexist?
Well, it's nonetheless, it is the reality that statistically...
Sexist, isn't it?
Most violent crime is committed by men.
Who commit crime.
I'm afraid that's true.
Most violent crime is committed by men who commit crime. Most men do not commit crime.
Indeed, they don't. I agree. Not all men are a risk, but we can't tell which ones are. And that's the simple reason why men and women are kept separate in places particularly where women are vulnerable. But there's also an issue with male privacy too. So, of course, most men are good guys, but who can tell which ones are and which ones aren't? And
who can tell which females are dangerous towards men? Who can tell? We can't. But we do not come off with this, what some people might see, and people get away with it every day of the week. I hear it across the media. Men are a threat to women. How ludicrous is that?
Well, I'll tell you how ludicrous it is. 98% of all sexual violence is committed by men.
By men who commit sexual violence.
Yes, I know. But most men don't do that.
But
let's
exactly, but your openings, nobody can tell which ones. Like, where is this coming from? We can't...
That's from the crime statistics,
I cannot...
From the prison population, which is... Across the UK, 85,000 men and 3,000 women.
Fiona, can I say this to you? I do not know you. Factually, I can't tell what type of female you are. I can't tell whether theoretically you would be a threat to me, but my presumption is that you are a person, because I have no evidence otherwise, who is not a threat to me because you're a woman. Why would you turn?
That's right.
Why would you turn?
Right.
Why would you turn that around and say just because I'm a man, or the cameraman here's a man, or all the men watching this, that suddenly we're threats?
Yeah, and I can't comment on any individual man, Stephen. But
you're commenting on us all.
No, I am saying statistically, it's universally recognised. The World Health Organization, the United Nations. All over the world, it's recognized that single-sex services and spaces protect women and girls. They help us to go out in the world and to stay safe.
Sexual predators.
I'm sorry if you don't like the fact that most of the people who represent a threat to women are men.
Sorry.
That may not be most men, but nonetheless,
most of the people who represent a threat to women are male sexual predators.
They don't look any different from other men, Stephen. That's the problem. We can't tell. Well, that's why we divide things by sex.
So what should we do? So what should we do? Have extra searches for all men?
No,
because
it's
we're
working
men?
fine.
Imagine saying this about women. Can you imagine?
You don't need to say it about women. It's not true about women. Are you suggesting we don't need to separate the sexes at all then? Would you have mixed prisons, for example?
I'm suggesting that it is a responsible thing to do to separate and distinguish between male sexual predators and men.
And how would you do that?
What do you mean, how would you do it?
Well, we don't know who the predators are until after they've.
So are you coming with a presumption that all males have an extra tendency to abuse?
No, I'm coming with a presumption that the crime statistics will tell you, and the chief of the Metropolitan Police in London today said so, that men as a population are statistically more of a risk than women are, and therefore we have to recognize the reality of that. Not all men are predators, but most predators are men.